Hi guys. So I decided to come in and do a quick live before my client session, which is coming up in a little bit. But I was speaking to a private clients of mine, and my private clients have access to me on Messenger or on WhatsApp. And my private client was sending me screenshots of her conversations with some men, and in one of the messages, one of the messages she had with a man, they set up a date. She went and said to the man, do you want me to schedule the date? Should I go and, book the date, right? Create a reservation or something like that. Like, she kind of took that initiative. And he said, of course, sure, I'm at work and I might forget, right? So I messaged her and I said to her, why are you setting up the date? Are you the man? Like, straight up, like, are you the man? Why are you setting up the time, right? And I think she kind of responded saying, no, okay, I won't do that again, and kind of her reasoning for why. Now, this client of mine is more in her masculine energy, and so what happens is, like, she wants things to be sort of set in stone, which is fair and fine. But one of the other things she said is she didn't want to go there and then there not be a reservation or anything like that, which is fair, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But why do you guys feel like you guys need to take action? You guys don't need to take action. Why do you feel that a man isn't going to know what to do to set up a date, right? So men are very capable, and if they're meeting you, if they're setting up a time to meet with you the next day or to set up a date, why do you feel the urge to go and help him solidify that plan, right? So when you do that, and when you step into your masculine energy and you sort of take his role, he's going to, by default, move into his feminine energy, right? He's going to take the passive role, and essentially you are courting him then, right? We don't want to do that. We want to let men be men. We want to let men be men, and we want to allow them to court us and to plan for us and things like that. If we go the next day and there's no reservation, there's no reservation. What then, right? Like, so for me, someone that's more in her feminine energy, I'm happy to go with the flow, right? If a man says he's going to meet me at 7:00 the next day, I trust he's going to follow through with that. If he doesn't make reservations and we can't get into the restaurant, I'm curious to see what he has planned next. Like, what's he going to do? Are we going to go to another restaurant? My client is in here and she's laughing. So, I don't want to say her name or anything, but right, like, what's going to happen? Are we going to go to another restaurant? What's he going to have planned? Right? So I'm interested to see what this man does, right? Can he figure it out? Because I believe that men are capable. If we don't believe men are capable, we're going to attract women. We're going to attract men that are not capable. We're going to attract feminine men. And sometimes what happens with women that are more in their masculine energy is they'll attract a man that is masculine, but their behaviors, the way that they behave with them, will put a man into his receiving energy, right? So when a man sets up a date and we go and we say to him, do you want me to make the reservation? And of course he's going to say yes. Why wouldn't he say yes? You're making life easy for him. Why would he not say yes? Of course he'll say yes. Over time, he's not going to have a lot of incentive to pursue you or court you because you're sort of doing everything for him. Does this make sense? Like, he has no drive left. And so if there's no drive to pursue you, he's not producing enough testosterone, and he's not going to be excited to court you. So even if he does continue to date the woman because the woman just makes life so easy for him, so why wouldn't he do it? he's going to still be interested in other women. He's going to look for other women to pursue, because men that are in their masculine energy want to be in that role. So ask yourself, why do you want to help men? Why do you want to help men? Oftentimes it's because we don't feel safe and secure in our own desirability as a woman. And the more inner work you do, because I very heavily focus on inner work, the more inner work you do, the more confident you will feel about yourself as a woman, the more radiant you will feel, and you will never ever have a urgency or a desire to fill the gap in for a man. You will just trust that the man wants to see you, that he's very capable, and that he will set things up. And even if things are not perfect and there's no reservation or anything like that, you will be okay with that, because you will be excited for the unfolding, right? Because femininity is all about the unknown and the unfolding and attraction. Oftentimes when we're in our feminine energy, we kind of state our desire and we state what we want, but we don't know how things are going to follow through. And if we sort of aren't able to rest in our femininity, we're not going to be able to effortlessly attract our desires. We're going to move into our masculine energy, and then we're not attracting our desires anymore. We're sort of we are sort of trying to convince and push our desires into being. So it's a very, very, very different energy. And when it comes to attraction in men won't necessarily be attracted to you if you are sort of taking their role. Even if they'll like it, even though you make life easier for them, you will make life easier for them. They will like it because you're making life easier for them, because then they don't have to do a lot of the work, which men want, because ultimately men want to, gain as much as they can with the least amount of effort. But you're not going to be attractive to him, because men are attracted to women that they sort of have to work for, right? So, okay, do you guys have any questions? I know I just rambled and the new people joined, but just to kind of tie this in, on dating apps, it's completely okay to send the first message if it's on Bumble, to say hello, to be warm, and it's completely fine to do that. But when a man sets up a date and says, oh, I want to see you tomorrow at 7, please, for the love of God, do not say to him, do you want me to go and book the reservation? You can say that to your girlfriends, but do not say that to a man that you want. Do not say that to a man, because once you start saying that to a man, you are going down you're setting up a precedent that is going to make you feel very bad, unless you are in your masculine energy and you want to be the one to sort of make all the plans and do that. So that's all I want to say today. Bye.